Disclaimer. This video and all its contents are Ngozi's opinion and that of some people who contributed. We're all entitled to our opinions, so enjoy.
Fashion Week is big in Nigeria, but it's also getting a lot bigger. But we need to also fix something, which I call the street fashion.
The what fashion?
The street fashion. Like
yes.
So the thing is, like in New York or some other part of the world, they have shows in the afternoon. So that gives room for people to dress up in a particular outfit in the afternoon. Because some of these shows happen in the afternoon, so that gives it the element of street fashion. But in Nigeria, where you find that people dress differently just to go to the fashion venue, take pictures, then go home, then come back later in the evening for the actual fashion. So we need to find something to happen in the afternoon that also give people a reason to dress the way they dress during the daytime. So that
I see. So that they can capture street fashion.
That applies to something.
We're just starting, so we have light years to go.
Yes.
And hopefully people like you will lead the revolution to get there.
Yes.
Absolutely. So we're waiting. So the thing for me, if we're going from Fashion Week now to the people that I think they call stockists.
Okay.
So these guys are the people who sell, so I don't have to go to a Tiffany Amber's shop to buy, but I can go to Igwe Velvet or somewhere that they stock all these pieces.
Yes.
But my challenge now is, shouldn't there be a standard? Should I walk into that store, buy a piece, wear it, and before I leave the shop, it has torn?
Now the problem is, like, it's actually not the fault of the people who are stocking the pieces. Is the fault of the designers or the tailors or the clothier, depending on what the person goes by.
Hey, but shouldn't the stockists have a quality? There should be some kind of quality check.
So that's why it's a bit different. So for someone like Grey Velvet and Temple News, they decide who they want to stock.
I see.
You must also reach a particular, you must take a lot of things serious for them to be able to like stock you. Now, but what happens, a lot of people are designers. Some people are one weekend designers. So like,
what is one clothes, 1 weekend?
So let me say, if you have a wedding, so you go to Fumi, and Fumi does this design for you, and so that's what Fumi puts up as her design. So, but Fumi does not have a collection, so it's difficult for the store owners to stock Fumi because they don't even know what
Fumi is a tailor.
Fumi is a tailor, but because Fumi has an Instagram page, Fumi is now a designer.
The problem is Instagram.
But that's always been the problem. But Instagram is a blessing and a curse at the same time.
Yes.
So let me tell you. So there's a Fumi who know people like you who can afford to buy Fumi's piece, but there's also Nkechi who know people like you who does or design this outfit, give it celebrities to wear, but nobody is buying from Nkechi. So she's a designer. She's not making money from it. She's just living up the hype.
Sorry. Why is Nkechi?
No, because
no, let's not mention Nkechi.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
The question I have is, so how do we help Nkechi? Because Nkechi's idea is for people to see the designer wearing her outfit and then say, oh, where did you get it from? And then come to her.
Yeah, but Nkechi doesn't even have tailors. What Nkechi does is she gets this material, she goes to Lagos Island, she begs a tailor to sew this design for her. She takes from the tailor and she gives it to the person who is going to
wear it. So it's Nkechi's fault?
Yes, but so for the industry to move where you want the industry to move, there needs to be investment, whether from the government aspect or whether from the private aspect. But there has to be a standard for people to get to. And
there has to be a standard.
So like in Lagos right now, we really don't have like a big factory. So the people have like mini factories. And some people do design, send it to China, reproduce and bring back to Nigeria.
Oh my goodness. I think there's so much potential.
We're
missing so much.
And because Ishmael have to sew for Nkechi, sew for Fumi, and sew for Aisha. And sometimes Ishmael confuses whose work that he's doing.
And Ishmael can send Nkechi's
and the truth, like Ishmael is the only person who is not even recognized.
I was going to say that.
Yes.
Nobody recognizes it, but does anybody recognize Ishmael anywhere in the world?
Well, it might not be, but Ishmael is put in a house or in a factory and is paid. Like when you go to China, you know, say these are people who work in a factory who produce things. So they can come to you and say, well, do you want this? If you want this dress, they can give you a dress for 15 naira, but they can also give you the same dress at 250, depending on what you want. Yes.
Oh my God, standards. Number 4.
Yes.
I feel like people are doing the most for talkability. I understand the need to stand out, but where do you draw the line between stand out and just pure madness? There are some people, it just almost goes back to that one about when the men start wearing this. There's some clearly you didn't leave your house like that unless your parents are not around. There's some things, some guys wore to Fashion Week, for example. I was like, really?
Yeah, did you see the girls? Do you only see
okay,
great.
So sexist. Yeah. I saw some things some girls wore as well, and I was like, is she serious? I just feel like people are doing the most, and because we want our fashion industry to leap forward 20 years when we haven't crawled.
The thing is, like, as a country, as a people, as Africans, we push a lot for bad behavior. We encourage bad things. So you find out that if somebody has a gossip blog or a website where people come to insult other people, there's a lot of traffic towards that direction. And just because a lot of people do not imbibe this spirit of encouraging each other, so people always have something bad to say. And people all live with this way, like, publicity is publicity. Good or
yes,
bad.
all publicity is good publicity.
Exactly. So people don't say, people can give you names to say, this person wasn't known, this person was very controversial, within like few months, this person got very popular. And people say, okay, this works. Then every other person wants to do the same thing. So if somebody is dressed well and go to an event, somebody says, this dress is nice, but one of his eye pencil wasn't drawn fully. Do you understand what I'm saying? But like, so what happens is you just say that this dress is nice, I'm moving up from here.
You have to, something else.
Yeah, so this dress is nice, but his husband was at the street club last weekend. What has the husband got to do with the dress that the person is wearing? So we live, so you find out that a lot of people are doing to say, if you're going to talk about me,
then I might as well put myself out there for you.
Exactly.
He said this dress is nice, but my husband was at the strip club. Like
I look at it like, sometimes, see an article, they go to the comments, then you forget what you're reading. You now go back and say, oh my God.
People are mean they spew so much rubbish.
But it's because we encourage
because we encourage bad behavior.
Yeah, people encourage. People get together in small meetings and discuss comments of blogs. And that's why.
They don't have nothing to do.
They do, but apparently this is what, oh my God, this is what they said about this person again. And if you're talking about this, shout out to Tokemake Nwa. I'm mentioning her on your show because she recognized the people. Big ups,
she's gone out there, she's written a book.
Yeah, and people like to talk about her. She's like, if you're gonna talk about me, I might as well make money. So
I might as well put the book. I'm gonna put it out there for y'all to talk about.
She's best selling on Amazon. She's one of the best-selling actors for Nigeria on iTunes. She broke the record for Okada book. She's breaking every single record. Yes, because every single person wants to know, what is Toke
what did he do?
And it's working.
Hey, you know what? I feel like I might call Toke and see if she wants to be on the show because
it should actually.
That book, there was a meme I saw where somebody said, where Toke had written that I hear that you guys are downloading my book. Someone sent stuff for free. The one you're downloading is not the full copy. Somewhere now wrote that he who said the good thing will be faithful to complete it. Don't worry, we'll get the full version. And I said to her, you go, girl, because clearly people are looking to read, whether they want to pay or not. Your money is going to come. Me, I have to applaud her. Me, I can't write that book.
Exactly.
Hey, she's very, very brave. That leads, that's talkability. It leads me to number 5 and the very final point. What role do you I call you a celebrity. What role do celebs have to play in this Nigerian fashion explosion that's happening now?
Well, what role do celebrities, people who love fashion, and
yes, even people like us, like I've started wearing a lot of Nigerian.
Exactly, like I'm wearing a Nigerian hat. This is Lolo. He's based off in the UK, and and you have to support
London, big ups.
Yes, you have to support Nigerian designers. You have to support everything Nigerian. You have to give props. Like I grew up thinking I was going to get married wearing an Oswald Botang suit, but I ended up wearing my Atafa, and I was happy wearing
my Atafa.
Yes, yeah, So and it's basically because you have to support what Nigerians are doing, and it's a two-way thing. People need to keep to standard, and it makes it easier for people who shop abroad to say, you know what, I can invest my money in Nigeria and buy the Nigerian fashion instead of spending money abroad for someone who doesn't know me. So you find out a lot of a lot of people used to do what they call it again, ole cool, like they
yes.
But when people like Jola Sego stepped into the game,
yes, she changed the game
completely.
She sure did,
and that's what fashion is. So when there's a standard, if you can't afford the Jola Sego, they have to go to Choma Sego somewhere. But there's a market for everyone.
Ngozi Sego.
Exactly, that's something.
It was because Diola has this amazing style of Iro.
Yeah.
Or Buba. Which one?
Iro and Buba.
Yeah. And hers, they tie the big bow.
Yeah. And
I thought, whoa, this is so beautiful. And I had seen the picture, and I wanted something that looked like that. I said, Auntie, don't worry, we can make it. I mean, when she made it, it didn't quite look the same, but I just thought to myself, you're right. people cannot afford Diola Sego, they will go to Chioma Sego with Diola Sego's picture.
Yeah, but the good thing is, like, can Chioma Sego have a standard that she's working with? So people can say, okay, this is not a Diola Sego, but they've tried. For designer celebrities, be proud. And if anybody gives you something to wear for free, make sure at least you try as much as possible. Mention.
I think it's low for you to wear someone's design and not talk about it.
And not talk about it, and not even try. Like, if you don't like it, say you don't like it.
Say you don't like it, don't go and take it, wear it, and then come, just get home and fold it.
You don't be fighting about, and and designers, when people pay full cash for your product, or don't go to their DM and tell them put my name. They paid for it now.
I was going to ask you that. So I've paid full price for an full price, and I rock it. Next thing you copy, hey, hashtag Ngozi, hashtag is me, DM me. If I want to publicize you, I will, because I wonder, the guys in Hollywood, when they are on the runway, Oscar runway, whatever,
free.
I've heard that pretty much everything they're wearing is free. So when she says, I'm wearing an Oscar de la Renta gown and from my jewelry, thank you from they sent them to them. They probably borrow the jewelry and return it, and the dresses and so on. So if I've paid full price, it's just like, well, we have so. Are you right? No, but write a book. No.
They think like if you write a book, they feel like you're being a hater, which is like the problem we have in Nigeria. Because when you don't like something, you're a hater. But it happens every day. So people give you clothing items, and you give them the full credit. Now, if you pay for this outfit, people also want to have the full credit. It's my discretion to say what I give you and what I do not give you. I can choose to,
but if I don't choose to,
exactly.
It's also...
But it's the two-way thing. I think Nigerian celebrities, or Nigerian designers, fashionistas, everybody this is the time to promote made in Nigeria. If you buy Nigeria, the money goes back to Nigerians, and the money goes back to the economy, and everything gets better. But the designers have to work hard to keep a standard.
And to keep a standard.
The designers have to work hard to make clothing that can actually compete with foreign-made outfits.
If I walk into a store and I pick, if your size 0 is size 0, make it 0.
Exactly.
I can't pick 3 size 6. One will be a different fit.
And one will not be an abada. But it's same
because
size.
Are you sure? It's size 6. No, it's not. Clearly.
Yeah.
I mean.
So they'll be like, oh, it's big 6.
It's big 6.
What's big 6?
Nothing like big 6.
I'm not understanding.
I'm not understanding you. What is it? Big 6? No. Yeah. So quality standards.
Yes.
Guys, Noble, I'm so glad I did this topic because I was thinking, how am I going to broach this topic to Noble? But it's very
Noble in his skinny jeans.
To Noble in his skinny jeans, because I'm like, because I want to talk about skinny jeans, and he always wears skinny jeans. No, seriously though. Our industry is exploding. If you have the money, if you know the foreign investors, let them invest also. Because I think also manufacturing of the fabrics here is a huge thing. Yeah. People take designs that are clearly very Nigerian, very African, go to China to produce and bring them back here. I wonder if there's a way to help industry. By the way,
do you know that the Isiago that you wear in the Igbo community is not produced in Nigeria? Just so you know.
You've come now.
Is it truth?
Where are they producing Isiago?
Mostly UK and in China. There's no factory that manufactures Isiago, the material itself. Culture.
I know we have a long way to go, and I think slowly but surely we'll get there. I can't even imagine what it would be if we were manufacturing these things here. Just the way that the rates will drop. Yes, and the quality would get better. So let us look to even make our industry better.
Yes.
Guys, I accept, I don't want to say defeat, I agree to disagree on certain fashion things that you would decide to wear, especially in the Nigerian context. Fashion Week, let's get better. You know, the whole front row. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about Fashion Week now. Another day.
I'm surprised you didn't speak about guys doing makeup. I don't support that.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk.
That's a different topic.
Hey, look, that is a 20-minute episode, guys. Things that guys should just stop doing.
Yeah.
I don't care where we are going. Stop it. Just stop. Have you ever, just off the cuff, have you noticed guys that have this fingernail, only one long?
If I see the fingernail first, I wouldn't expect that to be a guy. So if I look at it, if they were doing like competition of hands,
yes.
If I see nails that's long, I would want that to be a girl.
No, but on a serious note, have you seen
I've
it?
Seen.
You have 5, and the only one is long. What are they doing with that nail?
It's for pimple. You asked me.
As in,
yeah, to press.
It's just stop it. If you have it, go and cut it now. If you don't have nail cutter, bite it off now. Thank you so much for coming on the show. Noble is on Instagram, and this is his website and his blog. Follow him for those fashion tips. He takes pictures every day.
Yes.
No, every single day.
And sometimes twice in a day.
And he owns it. This is why it's Noble. It is what it is. He takes fashionable pictures every day. Sometimes he takes them in sandals that looks like women's sandals. But again, it's Noble. He owns it. So if you have any comments, please feel free to make them. I would love to read your comments.
At what point do we share account number?
For what?
Oh, I thought comment and donations.
No, we're not.
That doesn't follow.
No, it doesn't. In your head, it sounded okay, but when you now said it, it didn't really quite.
Nobody it's support.
No.
Less privileged.
If you want to send an email
to
the email address on the screen and let me know if you want to support the hustle. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, stay real, stay fashionable, support Made in Nigeria. Noble, say bye. Bye. Thanks for watching. No.